Okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your daily vitamin. So, as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. You can also follow the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur fan page and follow me on Twitter at DGoddess27. Okay, so let's get into it. I just want to remind everyone to make sure that you're being safe this 4th of July. For those of you who celebrated, you know that I don't. But for those of you who are, make sure you're being safe, and especially as it pertains to lighting fireworks. If you don't know what you're doing, it's best to leave the fireworks alone because they're absolutely very dangerous. Okay, it's not a game. And there was an incident in Florida on Saturday where a man was lighting fireworks at a gas station. I don't know why he was at the gas station lighting fireworks, but nevertheless, he blew his hand off. Okay, he literally lost a hand. All right, and now people that were there said as soon as he lit the fireworks, there was a huge flame of fire. He started screaming, his hand was bleeding, and all of that. Now, someone who was with the man took him to the hospital. They left the hand behind. Now, let me just remind you that if ever there's any situation where a limb, okay, is severed from your body, such as a hand or finger, you should try, if you're thinking clearly, because maybe he wasn't, you should try to retrieve it and put it in a bag, like a plastic bag on ice, okay, and take it with you to the hospital because maybe they can reattach it. Now, unfortunately, in his case, they were not able to reattach it, according to his friend. They say that the fire rescue team showed up, the fire rescue crews, and they retrieved the hand and took it to the hospital, but they weren't able to reattach it. They're saying now that the man is in good spirits. I mean, the good if he is, but I don't know how you could be in good spirits, honey, when you just lost your whole hand. Okay. So just a warning to remind people to be careful. And also, the police had released some video footage showing the dangers of fireworks, and they used watermelons to demonstrate this. They placed watermelons in an area, like on a table, with fireworks next to it, and they lit off the fireworks, and the watermelons just exploded. Okay, now that was just to show you how potentially dangerous fireworks can be if you don't know what you're doing. So if you don't, please leave it to the experts or those who at least have some experience in doing these things before. Okay, but also, there was a man who was killed at a hotel, the Clevelander, which is a very popular hotel in South Beach, Florida. They say that some idiot was walking up and down the street, just started to mess with people the whole night, and he tried to sneak into the club. And so a worker by the name of Dion Moore had just signed in, onto his shift after midnight. So anyway, he had a confrontation with the man, told the man he wouldn't allow him in. And so the guy got upset, started arguing, and then he took a punch, swung at the man. Now, the employee, Dion Moore, he just turned around and walked away, didn't want to fight. But this fool still killed him anyway, shot him 6 times. And unfortunately, he's dead. He leaves behind a twin brother, and he also had children and grandchildren. I believe he had at least 2 grandchildren. And so this idiot, he got that mad because he couldn't get into a club. Well, he's going to be a whole lot more angry now that he's going to be in prison. Okay, and I hope for the rest of his life, because this is just also senseless. I don't know what has gotten into people, but I'm going to show some footage of it. And also footage of when the person who did this had his first appearance in court. So everyone, please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live.
A clerk at the Clevelander killed in a senseless shooting, and now the man police say pulled the trigger is facing serious charges. That gunman, the accused gunman, is behind bars, and 7's Franklin White has a story.
The party at the Clevelander is over Saturday night, days after police say 29-year-old Brandon Burris shot and killed 50-year-old Dion Moore in the lobby. A Miami-Dade County judge denying Burris' bond after police say he pulled the trigger and shot Moore, who's a front desk worker and father of 3. The shooting happened in the hotel's lobby just after midnight Friday when police say the victim tried to stop the suspect from entering the hotel's nightclub. That's when Burris began punching him and then pulled out a gun and shot the victim 6 times.
I saw the gunman drop his bag, shoot another shot, and run out the door.
Multiple shots. I had no idea what angle it was coming from, and I just remember dropping down. Everybody did.
Shortly after the shooting, the suspect was caught and walked into the Miami Beach Police Department. The Clevelander Hotel providing us with this statement that reads in part, "We are devastated about the tragedy that occurred in the lobby of the Clevelander Hotel. One of our valued employees needlessly lost his life." Franklin White, Today in Florida.
Burris's bond was denied. He faces a second-degree murder charge and an additional charge of battery on a police or corrections officer.
With his stupid self. Like, that really just ticks me off. I hope he gets life in prison, because these idiots who walk around here, with no regard for human life, and they take out their problems and frustrations and anger on other people for no reason. That man was just trying to do his job, and now sadly he is dead because of that. And so anyway, also ridiculous, honey. And that man, I don't know about what you all think, but he looked old as hell to be 29 years old. I'm sorry. The 50-year-old man who he killed looked a whole lot better than him. So anyway, let me share my screen so we can show the court footage for his first appearance in court. I'm glad they caught him too. And like I said, he obviously had something on his mind, because they said he was going up and down the strip, just annoying everyone the entire night.
Behind a deadly shooting on South Beach remains behind bars.
The alleged culprit appearing in court facing charges for killing an employee inside a popular hotel. And Local 10's Joseph Ojo is live outside the Clevelander with new video just into the newsroom. Joseph.
And in court today, we did learn that suspect will remain in jail without bond for a charge of second-degree murder after he shot and killed a man here on Miami Beach.
One day after tragedy struck the popular Clevelander on Miami Beach, a stepped-up police presence Saturday. At the same time, Brandon Burris, accused of killing front desk worker Dion Moore, standing before a judge.
As to count 1, it's a non-bondable offense. Defendant will be held for no bond.
Burris is faced with a charge of second-degree murder and a charge for battery on a police officer. A Local 10 viewer sharing this video of his arrest, where you can see several police officers taking him into custody several blocks away from the shooting. The victim's twin brother, Derek Moore, tells us he is broken, adding that they both have been longtime hospitality workers on the beach.
The lobby's taped. Everything's taped off.
Early Friday morning, everything would change when police say Burris was trying over and over again to sneak into the Clevelander nightclub through the lobby. Moore told him to stop, even asking him to leave. That is when detectives say Burris is seen removing a pistol from his waistband and firing several shots at the victim, who collapses a few feet away.
I just hear multiple gunshots. It was very obvious that it was a lot of gunshots. We had no idea where it was coming from, what angle. We just knew to get down and run.
Moore can be seen being treated by paramedics as he is rushed to the hospital. Sadly, he did not survive.
And that suspect was charged with battery on a police officer. That bond amount for that charge is $5,000. We're here on Miami Beach. I'm Joseph Ojo, Local 10 News.
Now, the interesting thing to me is this devil, after he murders this man, continues to assault the police. But he's not dead. He's just taken into custody. I find that very interesting. Seems like the police killed the wrong people. I'm just saying, not that they should have killed the fool, because surely he is entitled to due process, even though I don't know if he deserves it. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, he committed battery on the police and he doesn't have a scratch. So why is it that black people who are pulled over on the sides of roads for minuscule traffic stops always end up dead? Are y'all paying attention to this? But killers and real thugs, people who have no regard for human life, they're just taken to jail. So just pay attention to that. I mean, are the police afraid of these people who can give them the smoke? I'm just wondering. So anyway, with that all being said, I urge everyone to be careful on the 4th of July holiday or whatever. And there's a lot of people just walking around, with a chip on their shoulder. just mad, angry, frustrated because their life's not going right, and they don't care. They will take someone out in a New York minute, and just for nothing, for no good reason. Now, he didn't have to kill that man. He'd already punched the man several times. The man didn't even bother to fight back. Okay, likely because he didn't want to lose his job, but sadly, he lost a whole lot more than his job. He lost his life when this devil put out a gun and shot him 6 times. I'm glad he has no bond, and I hope he gets life in prison when he's convicted. So anyway, with that all been said, everyone enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you all again soon. Peace.